Benny Blanco is at his breaking point because he cannot handle the stress of marrying Selena Gomez.
Selena carefree in Cabo. Check out the 33-year-old triple threat on a yacht with her besties.
Alright, tea lovers, brace yourselves because the first bombshell isn't floral arrangements. It's tension around the wedding plans. Here's what we know for sure. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are gearing up for an ultra-private 2-day wedding in Montecito, California, slated for the end of September 2025. Potentially stretching into early October. The venue? Not a hotel, but a clandestine private estate. So exclusive that not even the guests know where it is. They'll be shuttled from a secret meeting point to the venue to preserve secrecy. It's shaping up to be an A-list affair, expected to include guests like Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and her Only Murders in the Building co-stars. Basically, the kind of lineup that makes tabloids drool. But behind all that glamour, friends are quietly sounding alarms. Sounds picture perfect, right? But insiders tell a different story. According to multiple sources, Selena's friends are concerned. They say Benny is being described as lazy, claiming that Selena has been left to juggle almost all of the planning herself. What outsiders might frame as her having full control may, insiders say, actually be an imbalance in the relationship. One insider quotes Benny's words, "This is her wedding first and ours second." That might seem sweet, but inside the circle, it's raising red flags. What was intended as a gesture of trust may have inadvertently magnified Selena's burden. And if that wasn't enough, planning hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Both tend to procrastinate, and the world knows Selena keeps changing her mind. Benny joked in a past interview that every day she's planned a new wedding in her head. Imagine this, a bride-to-be juggling music, acting, beauty brand commitments, and a wedding that won't plan itself, while the groom, inadvertently or not, leaves much of the creative load on her shoulders. It's framed as giving her control, but insiders worry this imbalance could become a long-term issue. Let's set the scene. Montecito, a secluded estate, star-studded, but behind the scenes, stress, schedules, and maybe, just maybe, some strain. Why it matters. Fans expect storybook romance from Selena, but what happens when the prince doesn't pick up a hammer? Is this just pre-wedding stress? Or could it be the first crack in a very public fairy tale? We're only scratching the surface. If you think wedding stress is the only thing brewing, think again, because what Selena posted about Taylor Swift's engagement sent shockwaves through social media. And the backlash? It's brutal. Let's talk about that. And now, here's where things go sideways. The social media storm that nobody saw coming. Selena's reaction to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement, and the backlash that followed. When Taylor and Travis dropped that now iconic bombshell engagement announcement photo on August 26, 2025, within 24 hours, Selena didn't stay silent. She reshared their post on her Instagram story with Queen's "You're My Best Friend" playing in the background, adding the caption, "When bestie gets engaged." She even dug up a 2009 tweet from Taylor about believing in true love, a sweet callback only die-hard fans would remember. On the surface, nothing but total friendship vibes. But on the internet, a full-blown backlash tsunami. Comments lit up instantly. Some fans accused Selena of making everything about herself, claiming she overshadowed Taylor's moment. One fan reportedly said Selena subtracts from Taylor's moment just to spotlight her own engagement. That's harsh, right? But these words spread fast and went viral. Another flat-out wrote, "Selena is always making things about herself. SMH." Now, this is significant because we're talking about two of the biggest pop icons in the world, both engaged in the same year. This should have been a double win for their shared fanbase. Instead, Selena's post was seen by some not as heartfelt support, but as attention-grabbing at the wrong time. What does this mean in the bigger narrative? Selena's moment of friendship turned into public friction. In a world obsessed with optics, even a well-meaning "when bestie gets engaged" can turn into drama when two superstars are in the same spotlight. And speaking of getting away from that noise, now that's a drama worth diving deeper into. But while the internet was busy choosing sides, Selena was choosing escape, jetting off to Cabo. The trip? Pure hype. And wait until you hear who wasn't there. And yes, one very important guest was noticeably absent. And when fans were busy picking sides, Selena was picking beaches. Now, time for that contrast we all live for. Drama, balanced by escapism, and Selena delivered in style. Drag? Check. Escape? Double check. After the Taylor Swift engagement backlash, Selena flipped the headlines, entering the ultimate bachelorette fantasy in Cabo San Lucas. First up, her bachelorette getaway. Selena, 33, posted snapshots of a luxurious girls-only trip with friends. Luxe yacht days, mariachi serenades, beach dinners lit by candles, and a gorgeous pearl-embellished halter mini by Retrofet with a bride-to-be veil. Her style? Elegant and unforgettable. A black bandeau one-piece by Vibe Swim. No white bridal archetype here, paired with bridal balloon decor and beach games. Pure Instagram gold. Mrs. Levin balloons, themed pajamas, giant cutouts of Benny Blanco's face, matching sweatsuits, and even wedding crashers projected on the sand soundtracked by Katy Perry's Teenage Dream, which, yes, Benny co-wrote. Her squad including Priscilla Cosme, Raquel Stevens, Ashley Cook, and Courtney Lopez joined her for sun-drenched bridal Mrs. Levin vibes. Close friends Raquel Stevens, Courtney Lopez, and Ashley Cook were there, laughing, toasting, and soaking in the luxury. But fans couldn't help but notice Taylor Swift was nowhere in sight. The comment sections went into overdrive. Where's Taylor? Why would her bestie miss this? Theories flew from scheduling conflicts to whispered rumors of quiet tension. Then the plot twists? Just days later, Selena and Benny traded Cabo's wild energy for the hushed calm of lake life. Their Instagram carousel showed cozy dockside moments, boat rides, fire pit conversations, and bikini-clad PDA under the sun. The caption? Just 2 words: lake life. It was a sharp contrast from full-blown party mode to serene retreat. For some, it looked like a reset button. For others, it felt like a message. The couple was tuning out the noise, holding tight to each other before the wedding storm hit full force. But here's the million-dollar question after the whispers, the backlash, and the speculation. Is this the calm before the storm, or the moment the storm begins? The countdown to Selena Gomez's wedding is anything but ordinary. It's ticking through whispers, scandals, and shimmering visual poetry. From Montecito's secretive wedding planning with tension disguised as control, to the social media firestorm over her reaction to Taylor Swift's engagement, to the wild Cabo escape and the soothing lakeside retreat, this saga is unfolding live, frame by dramatic frame. Tabloids from Page 6 to TMZ can't get enough. A bride juggling love, loyalty, friendship, and a public that thinks it knows her story. But the truth? That can only be felt in the silences between the headlines. Maybe, and this is just maybe, her wedding will prove that love can weather every whisper. Or maybe, just maybe, it will fissures no amount of glamour can hide. But here's the real question. When the flowers are wilted, when the designer gowns are back in their garment bags, and when the hashtags fade, will this be remembered as the happiest day of her life, or the start of a whole new kind of drama? For Selena Gomez, the answer is still being written, and we'll be watching. And if you want to see how this story unfolds, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, hit that ring button so you're the first to know when the next chapter in this story drops.